Howdy y'all, Lone Star Rider here. We're going to talk about the ALPS Mountaineering 3-man tent. Stick around to find out more. Glad you stuck around. This tent is a 6 foot 6 inches by 7 foot 6 inches tent that covers 49 square feet. It weighs just a little over 8 pounds with the bag and everything. The height of this tent is 4 foot 4 inches. This tent is a very well built tent. When we were on our trip this summer during 2016, there was a storm that came through Sturgis and it blew the tent over. Yes, I didn't have it pegged down. Peg your tents down. It rolled over into the road. When we got back, we found it, set it back, rolled it back over. The testament of this tent is that it stayed together. It did not come apart. It didn't break anything, didn't rip anything. It's in perfect shape. Some of the things inside got wet because it rolled over, but other than that, it was a testament of how well this tent is built. It surprised the heck out of me. The tent itself has some fantastic features to it. All right, I totally screwed up on the audio on this video, so I will be doing a voiceover on the rest of this video. Alright guys, I've got the tent laid out after coming out of the bag. And this is the bag that the tent poles come in. There are a total of 3 tent poles in here, and they're fantastic tent poles. I'm not sure what they're made out of, but basically, if you throw it out and holding one in, they pretty much fit into each other. It's really a nice tent pole. They snap right into each other. Now, the end of the tent poles fit into this little peg, and the other end fits into the other peg. This is done on all 4 corners of the tent. And once that you have the poles on each end of the tent, you got these clips that just clip on real easy. It is the most simple system I ever saw. And the other thing that I like about the tent poles is that you don't have to feed it through any channels or anything like that. You just clip the clips onto the pole and that's it. It's fantastic and it's very easy to do. Folding up the tent poles are just as easy. They come apart really simple, and then you just slip them back into the tent pole bag. And the one thing that I'm going to do with these tent poles is that I'm going to put a strap around each section. I think it'll be easier to take them out of the bag. Now the bag comes with the instructions, and they're sewn right into the bag that holds the tent. It's a really nice bag, and I think that's a big plus. Now the third pole that comes in the bag is the shorter one, and it goes with the flyover. And it's really easy to set that up also. And the other bag that comes with the tent is the tent pegs. They're cheap tent pegs, but they do work. And I found that the tent pegs were pretty easy to bend too, so you got to be careful with that. Also, it comes with extra cordage. I think that's fantastic. All the rest of the cordage is attached to the tent. Very nice bag that holds the tent pegs. On the flyover part of the tent, the third tent pole goes into these slots right here. Real easy to put in on each side. And then once you do that, you just throw it on top of the tent, and you clip them in on each corner of the tent, and very simple. On this tent, it has 2 windows on each side that are screen meshed that keeps the bugs out. And on each door of this tent, there are 2 windows which actually have a zip cover on it, besides the zip on the door itself. So you can either go in and out on either side of the tent, which was really nice. I found this tent really easy to take down. It took me about the same time to take the tent down as it did to put the tent up. Basically, you take the tent, you lay it out, and you fold it up into thirds, and then you lay the flyover on top, the tent poles in their bag, and the tent pegs in the bag just right on top, and then you just roll it up. Now, the one thing about this tent I did not like was these ties that I'm tying on right now. They're not attached to the tent, and they're easily lost, and they're green. They should have made them orange or something like that, and I lost the other one, so I had to go around and take a look for it. And I think I'm going to replace these ties with some type of a bungee cord with snaps on it. Now, putting the tent back into the bag was really simple. Now, this ALPS Mountaineer tent floor saver was about the same size as the floor of the tent. Was about $21, and it was well worth it. It definitely saves the bottom of your tent, and it's cheaper to replace than a tent too. There, this bag is a fantastic bag that comes with the tent. Love it. The tent is well built. You can't go wrong buying this tent. There will be a link down below for this tent and the tent saver. Like I said, it's a great tent for the price, and you get your bang for the buck. This is a fantastic tent. If you have any more questions on this tent, please put them down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Hey guys, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, share, comment, leave a comment if you have any questions. Catch y'all on the road. We're going to talk about the ALPS Mountaineering Meramac 3-man tent. 3-man tent. So stick around. Let's find out. Stick around to see more. Tent. I'm just not getting this right, am I? Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.